Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for another Hot Toys 1/6 figure showcase. Today we have a very special figure. As a matter of fact, it's the oldest Hot Toy figure in my collection at almost 15 years old. Revealed on January 18th, 2008, this is the MMS 62 Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Now, for those who watched, I did a review earlier this year of the DX06 Jack Sparrow. And I won't lie, since owning that figure, I've always had the itch to try to obtain this one, which many collectors consider this to be one of the true Hot Toy grails. Now, of course, this figure only made its way into my collection thanks to none other than the man himself, Jeremy Casa from Plastic Hero Collectibles. Jeremy knew this was one on my grail list for a while and managed to obtain one at an insane price, and well, here we are. So let's dive into this amazing piece and see what makes it such a coveted collectible. When I do my showcasings, I normally jump right into the figure, posed up, ready to go. But because of how special this one is, I'm going to do a little unboxing. The packaging is visually appealing. These older figures to me seem like a time capsule. They're a glimpse into how Hot Toys used to be versus how they are now. Simple yet effective packaging with a striking image of the figure on the front of almost a holographic-like slipcover. The window style box showcasing the figure with some product information inside. Upon opening the box, the figure is simply packaged in a clamshell. We all know with all the accessories. I know there's always going to be a potential chance of a 2.0, but that's something still I'm looking forward to. Now, just going through some of the accessories, we have his hat, we have the heart, we have the chest, we also have his pipe, we have the figure itself, the sword holster, and of course the cane that he comes with that I'm using here. But there is one accessory that is actually missing, and we're going to touch base on that shortly because there was an excellent solve that I found for this. Now, when I got this from Jeremy, he was very upfront in telling me that this particular accessory was in fact missing. It is very common. Either this piece or the heart are usually one of the two are typically missing from this figure. However, I was able to acquire it through other means. Now, getting into the details, the heart and the chest are just fantastic. It opens, you can put the heart inside. The detailing on it, the paint application, even for a figure 15 years old, it looks like something that Hot Toys would have made today. Now, the base is the only problem that I have with this figure. He's very top heavy, wants to fall backwards. Posing, it's very challenging for those who do have it. And so it came with a very simple waist grab, which in this case, I wrapped it around his leg because I didn't want to damage the figure at any means. So I was able to get him in a pretty decent standing pose. I do, however, have a custom base I ordered from on Etsy that should be here in a few weeks. But I just want to pan in and look at the details of the figure. It's just unbelievable how old this figure is, and it stacks up against pretty much anything that I buy today. I think that you could take this figure, update the packaging, and put it out, and you would have thought this was made in 2024, not 15 years ago. I love the detailing of how the one tentacle wraps around the cane. It is meant to be a little more drastic than that, but I didn't want to bend it too much in the event of it possibly cracking. But the detailing on the sculpt, it's mesmerizing. It's one of those figures that you could just honestly sit there and look at it once. You have to look at it again, and you just miss details every single time. Just between the weathering on the coat, the head sculpt, all the tentacles all over the place. It's just the detailing. I'm just blown away by the fact, like I said, the age of the figure and the detailing of this piece. Even like you see on the coat, all this detailing. It's very thick, like almost like a heavy rubber type material. Like I said, the coat's very heavy. The pants are very heavy. The figure itself is very heavy. It's actually one of the more heavier figures that I have. But the detailing on it, once again, it's just mind blowing. This is instantly propelled into a top 5 6 scale figure for my collection instantly. I love the claw. It does have a little bit of articulation to open and close, and I see the coat slouched over his shoulder there. It's just like I said, you can look at this thing over and over again and you miss details every single time. And here's him with the pipe. Now, I didn't put the hat on him just because I want you to be able to see what it looks like with the bandana. And now we are going to put the famous hat on, and it just really just completes the look. It is just such a mesmerizing figure. I'm still in shock that I have this in my collection. Now, The missing accessory is going to be the key, which is pretty crucial to the character. It's part of the story of the movie, and it's something that was very important. And like I said, Jeremy was very forthcoming in telling me that the key itself was, in fact, missing on this figure. But I did go ahead and I was able to locate it through other means. And here's a little picture, movie still of the key itself. Like I said, the significance there. So I went on Etsy, I did a little bit of searching, and I actually came across ST Workshop Store. And this person actually makes 6 scale keys out of metal. I was able to pick one up. It shipped here so quick. The communication was great. The service was fantastic. And there you see the key completing the look. It actually looks better than the stock Hot Toys one that came with the figure. I actually talked to a few friends that had this figure, and they said that it looks so much better. I actually added the sword there, so you can just see the detailing of this figure overall. Like I said, the only drawback is that base, which I will have that fixed with a custom one, which is going to look like some ship decking from Etsy. It's a seller that I've bought from in the past, and I can't wait to get that. But like I said, just giving you a little bit of roundabout details, and we're looking at the back side of the coat. I mean, look at all this detail. It's just unbelievable. This is a piece I'm so excited to have posed up with my Jack Sparrow. And as I kind of alluded to in the beginning, this is one I know people want to see a 2.0 of. And, I'm not going to be upset if they do it. I probably would pick up a new version of it. There's really not much I think they can do except maybe an updated paint application, rolling eyes that would probably really set the figure off. But there's just something about these older figures. Like I said, they're just like a time capsule, just seeing how Hot Toys did things. And the fact this is a 15-year-old figure and this holds up to things that they made in 2024 is just outstanding. And it's just a testament in terms of the quality of Hot Toys, of how far they've come. And it's just something so amazing. I'm so thankful to have this in the collection. It's a piece that I know not many people have and have the ability to come across. So thank you so much again, Jeremy, for getting this for me. I'm so happy for this. And like I said, when I set up the collection, this will be next to my Jack Sparrow. But for those of you, appreciate those watching the video, drop a like on this video. Please consider subscribing to the channel if this is in fact your first time, and drop a comment below. There may not be much to say, but if you are someone that does have this figure, drop a comment. Or if you want to see a 2.0 of this, let me know. Till then, this is Mr. Mom Collectibles.
Acknowledge me.